morning, YouTube. My name is Mike. I'm back with another installment of Health and Wealth today. Our goal here is to purchase more TSLY shares. I finally had my covered calls from Riot expire, so I've had that cash now put back into my account, and I'm ready to buy more TSLY. Just remember, I don't have any financial background, and this is merely just for entertainment, for you, for myself, something to do, something to talk about, where I'm not boring my other half's ear off. I've had almost $5,500 put back into my account after those cover calls from Riot expired. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase shares of TSLY. And the goal here is to increase that dividend every single month. Again, my goal is to go from $500 a month all the way up to $5,000 a month. Now, that won't all be with TSLY, of course. Not the greatest strategy to put all of your eggs in one basket. But for this time being, that basket's going to be kind of full. And I'm going to load up on TSLY until a certain number. And then we're going to move on to the next high-yielding dividend. If you're watching this, you're probably a TSLY investor as well. Other than TSLY, what do you put your money into? Where is a spot that you're going to be putting your money into every single month? Let us know down in the comments and let's discuss. So without any hesitation, let's go ahead and order those shares right now. The next dividend X date is coming out in 4 days from today. So I want to make sure I have these shares in my account before that happens. What I've done here is I've gone ahead and put in 456 shares in my buy section of Questrade. Now, I've set this to a market limit, meaning that it's going to purchase these shares at whatever the market currently is. So currently it's around $11.98 or $11.99. That's totally fine with me. Anything under $12 is usually a good thing for me. You also have the option here of selecting limit order with your brokerage. Limit order allows you to choose what the price is that you would like to purchase those shares at. So if it doesn't get to that price, you won't purchase the shares. But if it does, then that will get filled. Your order will be filled at that price that you want. So you can go shopping sometimes. If it's a down market, you can indicate, I'll buy these shares if it gets to this price. For me today, I'm going to stick with market. And I'm going to go ahead here and hit the buy symbol. It's going to bring up buy 450 TSLY shares here at market order. GTC stands for good to close. So that'll be an order that will stay in the system until I close that order. So let's say it was a limit order and it didn't get to that price. I can always cancel this order and then resubmit a new one. You can see 456 shares currently at $11.98 equals $5,462 US. There is no commission because this is an ETF and Questrade doesn't charge commissions to purchase ETFs. They do charge a commission to sell those ETFs. So after that, my new max buying power is $12.10. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change this to 457, hit that buy symbol, and then all we have to do is send the order off. I go from 224 shares, and you can see it automatically change to 681 shares of TSLY. I'm pretty happy about 681 shares of TSLY. That's a good thing for me. I'm pretty pumped about that. If we take a look at TSLY's or YieldMax's website and TSLY specific, you can see the last distributions that have come out down this first row here, or first column. So 60 cents, 58 cents, 57 cents, 58. People I listen to and watch their videos have indicated that they believe that this distribution may be a little higher. We'll see. You know, hopefully it's around this 57 to 60 cent range. I'm happy with that every single month. So if we go ahead here and grab a calculator, 681 shares. Let's see here, 681. Multiply that by, let's just say 60 cents. I'm looking at a $408 distribution. Now, I'm in a Canadian market using something called a tax-free savings account. So when you buy American stocks that pay dividends, you have to pay a 15% tax, which is automatically taken off for you. So you multiply that by that 15%. So 408 minus the 61. I should be looking at hopefully a $347 distribution going into my account. When the distribution is paid out, you can choose to do one of two things. Well, you can choose to do many things, but two things that I always think about are, should I use a term called DRIP, Dividend Reinvestment Program, or should I manually reinvest these shares? So if you want to do the set it and forget it method, DRIP is the way to go. For Questrade, you fill out a form and send it in, and then you indicate to them which stocks you want to put on DRIP and which you would like to not have with DRIP. I believe on my account right now I have QQQY with DRIP, but nothing else. So HYLD.TO here, TSLY. Every time I get a distribution, the cash comes into my account, and then I can relocate that money to whichever I would like to. Let me know how you reinvest your dividends. Are you the type of person that's taking the cash and using it on your monthly spending? Are you the type of person who uses DRIP? Or are you a manual investor like myself? So now that I purchased TSLY, there's not too much else to do here. Just reviewing my account here, I notice I have one more covered call with Riot, which is going to be expiring at the end of this week. So you can see here, let's go take a look at that. So I have a covered call with a strike price of $13.50. Riot itself right now is currently trading at $15.95. So I have basically two options here in my mind. One is I could roll this covered call and gain some more premium, or two, I can just let it expire, and then that $1,350 will show up into my account. At that point, I can take that money and then go buy more TSLY. What would you do? Would you roll that covered call, or would you take that cash to buy more TSLY? I'm curious. So with all of that, I really appreciate the time you've given to me. I hope that I was able to provide you a little bit of entertainment, just a little bit, right? And if I did, could you please hit that subscribe button? I'm a brand new channel, currently have 6 subscribers, so the more the merrier. Join in, hit the subscribe, throw in a couple comments, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.